So I gotta hurry up and run down here because Wyatt is about to show up to show me something apparently. So if you guys have watched some of my past YouTube videos, you might know who Wyatt is, and you've probably seen him driving around this older Duramax. That's what he's been driving for a pretty long time, and we always make fun of him because the thing is a little bit beat up here and there. It looks good from afar, but far from good. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still a nice truck, but we always would make fun of it because it's got like a hole in the side of the bed from an arrow, and it had a few things that were a little janky on it. But apparently, he got something new, and it's a little bit of an upgrade, and he's bringing it over to show it to me right now. So this will be interesting. Let's see what he's got. Oh, here he comes now. I see him coming around the corner. What? No shot, that's a Cummins. Dude. A mega cab? Yo, dude, what the heck? What do you think? Quite the upgrade from the Duramax.
I'd say. He's a little dirty to drive down here, but...
Holy cow. Go ahead, show us around.
2018 Cummins. It's a late 4th gen, so it's last year they made 4th gen. It was a one owner. Guy was 84 when he traded it in. It was bone stock when I got it, and within a little bit of time, I've been hunting it for miles. I put JTXs on it. They're 22x12, super single, fully forged. Tiz off-road 35s.
I can tell it's not stock back here.
Yeah, actually.
That's definitely not stock.
The day after I bought it, I took it up to New York and got deleted.
Because you have to, obviously.
Yeah. Tonneau cover I put on, fully leveled.
I already did a bunch of work to it then.
Yep.
I don't know why, it's just like, hey man, I got a surprise for you, and he said it's not the Duramax, so.
And then
I'd say that was quite the upgrade.
Full 5% all the way around with 15 on the shield. Full LED converted in the front.
Jeez.
I've done a lot to it in a matter of...
Well, yeah, she looks good. Well, I'm gonna have to get mine going. She's sitting over there. I'll have to get mine going. We'll hit some shows up this year.
Exactly.
All right, well, there you have it. Wyatt's new whip.
I'm happy with it.
All right, boys, just finished up at work. About to throw the stuff in my car. Got to clock out, and we're heading home to get this video started. Car is still cold. Watch how fast this thing is. And she's cold. That's 100 kilometers an hour. Yeah, I switched it to kilometers. She's still pretty quick though.
No, this is not a Christmas tree.
Just realized I totally forgot to turn the microphone on for that whole entire setup. I got a new microphone and now I have to turn this one on and off every time, so it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. Hopefully I don't do that too often. Anyways, got my bed in there, threw the seat in on top, but now I gotta go pack. All right, we are running a little bit late. That's okay. Welcome back to another YouTube video, guys. Today, well, tonight, or I guess I should say this weekend, the whole weekend, we are camping in my Dodge Charger. We are driving about an hour and a half away. I'll explain where and why later because we are running a little bit late today. But basically, like I said in this video, we are going to be winter camping in below freezing temperatures in my car. Now we have about a 45-minute drive to where we're camping for the weekend, which is in Mechanicsburg. Why am I going to Mechanicsburg? Well, my girlfriend, who you guys have seen in a few videos, she goes to college in Mechanicsburg, and I go down to visit her pretty often, maybe like every other weekend or so, and I'll just stay down there the whole weekend, and I will sleep in my car like I'm gonna do tonight. So this is not my first time sleeping in my car, and it should come to no surprise that one of the first things I did when I bought this car was figure out how I could put a bed in it. And as you guys saw in the video of me setting it up, all I had to do was pop out the seat bottom, which in these sports cars are super easy to pop out, and my seats could lay down flat. And then I just put in a mattress pad, and it goes from right behind my seats here, which I can drive with it in, which is really nice. I can't do that with the one in my truck. And it goes all the way back to the trunk, and I can actually fit a twin size mattress pad in it, which actually makes it bigger than the one in my truck. The one in my truck is not as long, it's a little bit wider, so you can lay flat if you lay diagonal, whereas this one you can just lay flat normal. And I actually grew up sleeping in a twin size bed until I was about 19, when I finally decided I'm gonna upgrade to a bigger one. So I actually sleep great in here, and it's pretty comfortable, and I do it quite often. So in this video, you guys are gonna see the process that I do when I sleep in my car, but also this is gonna be the coldest I have ever slept in my car. Last time was probably about 2 weekends ago, and it got down to like 30 some degrees, and it was cold, and I don't like the cold, and I'm not good at dealing with the cold. I don't like being cold, but I prepared myself a little bit more this time because it's already 18 degrees out, and it's supposed to only get colder. It's gonna be like 13 degrees today, and I think maybe even lower tomorrow night. So we are prepared, hopefully. I got like 4 blankets, one of them being a weighted blanket. So hopefully we're gonna be warm enough. Worst comes to worst, I start the car up. But that being said, I will see you guys when we get to our camping spot. All right, I made it to where I'm sleeping tonight, AKA Cracker Barrel. And why do I sleep at Cracker Barrel? See, there's a few cars out here. Cracker Barrel is closed right now, and there is a few cars, and if we come around this way, you will see we got a few campers back here. They are camping tonight. So actually, Cracker Barrel is one of few places that lets you just park overnight. They allow overnight parking or camping. They even have camper spots over there. So it's a nice, safe place where I don't have to really worry about getting like the knock or anything. And it's literally 8 minutes down the road from the college and about a mile down the road from a Sheetz. So normally I would run to the Sheetz first and get some snacks or a drink or something, but since I literally just ate dinner, I'm not hungry or thirsty or anything. And I got some water if I do get thirsty. Now there's also no bathroom when you're sleeping here, so usually I would hit up the bathroom at Sheetz also while I'm there, so that way I hopefully don't have to go at night, because if I do end up having to go at night, well, I either got to drive somewhere or I got to be very discreet or find a bush or something, which is not many around here. So ideally that just doesn't happen, and it hasn't happened yet. I'm gonna find a good parking spot and then we'll get all set up. All right, good news, the temperature actually went up. It was like 19 earlier, and the low is saying 19. Earlier the low was saying like 13, so it went up to 21 now, and low is saying 19, and it looks like that's gonna be like real early in the morning, which is about when I need to get up. So it's gonna be freezing when I need to get up. First things first, we gotta get all the stuff out of the back. I leave the car running because I want it to stay as warm as possible in there for as long as possible. In order to sleep in here, we got to get all the stuff out of the back. Normally I don't have this much stuff when I go camping. I just have extra stuff this time because of doing a live stream and stuff. Either way, it's all got to get moved to the front. Now I'm thinking if I position this just right, I might be able to hold down the brake. That way, if I would need to start the car in the middle of the night, I don't have to try to reach up and get the brake. So I ended up just putting it in there and then pushing my driver's seat way forward so that it pushes the brake down. I normally wouldn't do that, but I did this time, and so we're just gonna have extra room behind the seat, which is kind of perfect because now I can put my clothes bag right there by my bed. And just like that, we are all cleaned out. This is just one of my pillows. Now I just got to reach underneath my mattress here, and these are all my window covers. Installing these things is super easy. It literally just slides right in there, and boom, just like that. Can't see through it at all. Even if I have light on inside, see that? Can't see through it at all. I'm going to install these on all my windows. I have also one for the windshield and the back window. All right, as you can see, got the windshield one on, got all the door ones on. They're all blacked out, ready to go. My bed is all set up. I also brought a weighted blanket, which should hopefully help. Then I got this one, and I got this one. And we're gonna hope that that is enough to keep us warm. If not, we're all set up to start the car if we needed. We also have this heater, electric heater, and we have a Jackery in here, battery pack. Electric heaters draw a lot of current, so the Jackery can only run it for maybe a few hours. So that's kind of my emergency, like if my brake thing doesn't work and I need to just warm up quick, I will turn that on, but hopefully we don't have to use any of it. I know from this angle it doesn't look like, it looks like there's barely any room between the bottom and the top of this hole right here, but you'd actually be surprised, there's a lot of room. I just got a lot of blankets stacked up right now, so it seems like there's not, but there's actually a lot more room than what you would think. And I fit in there fine, and I can roll around, and I never really hit that thing. That being said, it is literally 1 o'clock right now. We're gonna go ahead and get changed and get under our covers and see if we last all night. All right, let's go ahead and shut her down. Left my sweatshirt on because I don't feel like getting up trying to put it on whenever I get cold. I guess I will see you guys, hopefully see you guys in the morning. If this cuts to sometime in the middle of the night, that sucks, but hopefully I'll see you guys in the morning.
The next day.
Oh, good morning. I actually stayed very warm. My blankets did the trick. Kept me very warm. I didn't have to start the car or heater or anything. So my pillows got really cold, but otherwise I stayed pretty warm and I slept great. But now I'm gonna start the car, let it warm up a little bit, because when it's cold in here it's really hard to try to get changed while it's cold. So I gotta let the car warm up a little bit so I can get changed and then get up and get moving. Alright guys, all changed up, ready to go. The car warmed up, changed my clothes, jumped up here into the front. I didn't even get out of the car yet. Now all this stuff over here, I'm just gonna leave there for now because nobody's gonna be riding over here right now. But normally I would move that back to the back. And now I gotta go get some coffee. Literally about a mile down the road, right across from the Sheets, is a Dunkin' Donuts, which is in an old bank. It's kind of cool. I feel like I'm coming to withdraw money, but really I'm just exchanging it for coffee. Thank you, have a good one. All right, got our coffee. And then normally I would run over to the college and pick up my girlfriend and then we would go do something. Today, I am going to pick her up. Well, we're going to volunteer at a church to hand out Christmas presents or something. So I'm not gonna bring the camera along, but I'll see you after that. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to college. I never went to college, but if I did, this would definitely be the way to get around. An electric skateboard. I actually have wanted one of these since I was really little. I used to be big into skateboarding when I was younger, but I never was able to get one. And when I was out in Florida, I found a good deal on Facebook Marketplace, so I jumped on it and I grabbed myself one. I rode it around Orlando for a little bit, brought it back, and it's the perfect thing to get around here on the college campus. I don't have too much experience on this thing yet, but here I am riding it around with my camera on a brick road, so hopefully I don't fall. And we made it back.
Six and a half hours later.
All right, guys, I just finished up at the college. I was in the dorm room just editing some videos, but now I am skating my way back. I got my suitcase right here. It's actually got my computer and stuff in it right now. And then we're gonna go set up camp for night number 2 of winter camping in my car. All right, since it's not so late tonight like it was last night, I am going to show you what I normally do when I am camping. This is usually my routine each night. So first stop is Sheets. I have never seen these before. I'm gonna try them.
Thank you for shopping.
All right, so normally what I do here at Sheets is I come in here, grab a few snacks that I want for the night. Usually I don't really want much, maybe just like something like this or a bag of chips. These I just got because I wanted to try. I wasn't actually gonna get like a snack. I just wanted to get a drink. And I grabbed one of these, and I also just throw out whatever trash I have from the night before so that I don't have a bunch of trash in here, because nobody wants to have a bunch of trash in here when they're trying to sleep. Just like that, we have arrived back here to Cracker Barrel. Well, I don't know if I got that on camera, if it shut off or if it stayed on, but my phone just took a nasty fall and tried to call 911 on me, but I stopped him just in time. Anyways, we are all blacked out now. Everything's covered except for the back window, which I have to do inside. And we're ready to jump in.
Tomorrow.
As you can see, it's snowing today, but it's time to go home. Alright, Editor Miles here. Forgot to film an outro, but as you can see, it was snowing quite a bit on my way home. Kind of wish I would have done that while I was camping. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little bit different. I edited it a little bit more raw with less music and stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.